Hey, are you looking to PCS to Warner Robins Airforce Base, or you're on the Google machine, you typed it in and you came across this video? Well, today I'm gonna provide you with the most amount of value I possibly can. Every single piece of information you need to know in order to PCS to a military base, and this one specifically on Warner Robins Airforce Base, this video is gonna be for you. First and foremost, why can I speak upon this topic? Well, I'm a realtor and I'm a former Army Ranger, so I know exactly how you feel when you have to pick up and move halfway across the country with all your stuff. Okay, this is gonna be a deep dive, everything you need to know. And also real quick, in the description below, we're gonna have every resource necessary. I even have a directory within Warner Robins Airforce Base for every single thing that you could possibly need. It's gonna have the base contacts. So everything from adult education centers, automotive services, you know, the barber shop, there's like 100 phone numbers there. And also, I have a document that is customized for you. I just wanna get this out of the way in the beginning. There's a customizable document that's gonna show you what you need to do 3 months before, 2 months, 1 month, while you move, and then what happens after the move. And it's gonna be a checkbox. So I want you to download that list completely free. And when you move, delegate those tasks out. Don't put it all on your shoulders, right? If you got a spouse, send it over to them, okay? And say, hey, I'm gonna take care of these things, you're gonna take care of these. We're gonna put it up on the fridge and we're gonna check off the boxes as the time goes, okay? So without further ado, I just wanna get that out of there. Check out the description, it's all free, I'm here for you. Let's get to the video. Step number one, when you start this process, you gotta go to TMO. If you don't know what TMO is, Transportation Management Office. The government's most likely gonna help you move across the country. So it's gonna be able to break down when you're gonna move, when they're gonna pick up your stuff, and when it's gonna get dropped off. So what you wanna do before any of this happens, you don't have to have that address yet. Even if they tell you, wait, okay? Just get the distance to the specific base that you're going to go to, and they're gonna give you an allowance, and it's gonna show you how much money you can spend on your move. And what's gonna happen is they're gonna give you a detailed plan on how you're gonna be able to get over here to Robins. Because here's the deal, when you pack up all your stuff and they ship it, they're gonna drop it off for you. So you need to make sure everything has a strategic plan in place so you don't ship your stuff halfway across the country or world and you're sitting around and you don't have a toothbrush. Strategy. Step number one, TMO office. And step number two, let's dive into the personal side of things when it comes to that move itself. Because guess what? You don't just have to use the government. There's actually 3 options. Number one is actually that government contract move. So that's going to the TMO office and them taking the burden of everything off your shoulder. And then when we get into it, number two is going to be the personal procured move. So that's when you do it yourself, and you can actually get up to a 95% government reimbursement if you do it yourself. I think it's a good idea to go down to TMO and come up with a strategy with the personnel there, because number three, you can actually combine the government with personal to see if it makes sense for you or not. Are you gonna save some money? Are you gonna lose some money? You need to think about how long the TMO office is gonna be. I just worked with somebody last week. It was about a 30-day backlog, but that was in the local area for them to move from Georgia down to a base in Florida. So you wanna make sure you see what is best for you and your family, because if you're not 3 months out and you waited to watch this video until 2 weeks away from you leaving, you gotta figure out if you gotta personally move your stuff or you can leverage the government and their funds to help you move. And then going into step number three, the PCS checklist. I put this together for you to use. It's a step-by-step guide that goes line by line, box by box on exactly what you need to do within the time frame. Go to the description, download it, and use it. I promise you it's gonna help. And also, just like I said earlier, make sure you delegate those tasks out so you can focus on work and have some kind of life outside of work while moving so it's not so stressful. Everybody in the household is on the same team, so make sure they're doing their part. Step number four, you wanna get your binder together for the PCS move. Those of you that are in the military, it's probably called an I Love Me book or an I Love Me binder. When you first join, you know, when you're going through basic training, you get all your documents, birth certificate, social security card, all the important documents you're ever gonna get in the military. I Love Me book. Save every receipt, save every single piece of documentation, and have that PCS checklist in there as well. So everything's in one place so that when you move down here or move to your next space, you're not scrambling around trying to check the bank account and figure out, what did I spend money here? Did I spend money there? Oh, I paid that U-Haul. It's gonna make for a stress-free, smooth experience. So make sure you get a PCS binder together and keep all your documents in that one spot. Number 5, you need to take inventory of all of your belongings. And this is what I do with sellers. When I sell a property, I make sure that they go room by room and there's 4 piles. You have your keep pile, sell pile, donate pile, trash pile. 4 corners, right? You gotta get rid of some stuff. If you have a comforter for different seasons, as well as multiple comforters per season, so say for example, if your spouse tells you, oh, well honey, we need 5 comforters, 2 for winter, 2 for summer, and then we have a backup to put on the bed while the comforter's in the washing machine. You gotta declutter, okay? Moving expenses are huge. I promise you, when you get down here to Georgia, it's so stinking hot, you're probably not gonna need a comforter, and if you do, you could bump up the heat. I don't know, okay? I'm just gonna throw that out there. When it comes to your belongings, inventory them, and then when you get done, make sure you take photos. A good moving company will actually go through those 4 piles, right? And when it comes to your keep pile, take a photo of the pile, save it on your phone. The moving company's gonna come in and say it's your bedroom, say it's your kitchen, say it's your bathroom. They're gonna put it in a box, they're gonna write bathroom on it, and when they deliver it to your new house, they're gonna put that box that says bathroom in your bathroom. Double check the box once you get back there to make sure all your items are in there so you can inventory them to make sure that nobody steals your stuff. I don't think anybody would steal your stuff, but you never know, and you want to make sure that you can hold the right people accountable if that does happen. You want to make sure that all T's are crossed, I's are dotted, and that's the way that you do it. Number 6, research your new duty station. I have videos on my channel that are going to go in depth about Warner Robins, pros and cons, things to do, places to eat. Also, send me a text message, 478-333-8318. I'd love to be able to tell you about the local area. Use me as a free resource. Even though I'm a realtor and I'd love to be able to help you buy a house, if you're coming here to rent or you're on base housing and you just want to know the local area, I'm always open for a conversation. I'd love to be able to help you. Oh, also, insider tip. Georgia National Fairgrounds in October at the fair, there is a cinnamon roll stand. And I'm not talking about no just basic kind of cinnamon roll. I'm talking about the cinnamon roll that will make you quiver at the knees. You have to get one. This whole video is a wash. Even if you move here stress-free, no problems at all, and you fail to go to the National Fairgrounds and get a cinnamon roll, you might as well just not move here, okay? Get out of the military, find something else to do, because it's not worth coming here if you don't get a cinnamon roll. That's how good they are. I digress. But when it comes to researching your area, make sure you go on places like TripAdvisor. Go on Facebook. Join this place called Robins to Go. As of the video recording right now in 2023, just checked yesterday, there's over 41,000 members. Everything you could ever want to know about the area is in there. Every contractor, every great place you could eat food, every little detail. And also, insider's tip, go to Warner Robins, I'm calling you out. A lot of funny stuff on that page, and it's just a bunch of people that get together and joke around about the local area. But seriously, join some Facebook groups, get to know the community. There's so much to do, and so many people are gonna be so willing and able to help you along the process, because it might be uncomfortable. It's a complete brand new place. You know, how are your kids gonna fit in? You and your spouse making new friends. What church am I gonna go to? I guess just fit in and have a smooth move. You know, smooth move. But seriously, get plugged in on Facebook. There's so many people on there and so many different groups that I know that you'll be able to make some great friends, find some great food, entertainment, and all that combined. And rolling into that, number 8, if you have children, prepare them for the move. Because you have to communicate with them and they have to be a part of this process. If not, they could feel that you're pulling them away from everybody, their family, their friends, their sports. Everything in their life is going to get flipped upside down, and the easiest way to make sure that that doesn't happen and then take that personally, get them involved in the process and make it important for them. And what you can do is be excited, be supportive, like, hey, down here in Middle Georgia, honey, there's different sport complexes or this different thing or that different thing. You're going to make so many friends that there are awesome school systems within the local area. You know, there's 46 different schools all within Houston County alone, and so many different ways for them to get plugged in. Sports are huge down here, and I promise you that there will be something that they can fit into very quickly and have a lot of fun and be able to make those new friends. And number 8, to finish things off, you need a trusted real estate partner in your back pocket that can tell you about the local area, be a market expert, and get you the deal that you need. Because at the end of the day, this is Warner Robins Airforce Base. It's a hub. There are so many rental properties in the area for long term because people have to live here. People have to move here. So you could strategically purchase a property here and you could live here, average 3 to 4 years before you move on to the next base, or say you're getting out. You can leverage that home as an income producing asset, pocket the cash flow and the equity that you would build long term if you turn this into an investment property after you leave, or buy another property if you're staying here long term that can help you build some wealth and financial freedom through investing in real estate. So you need a trusted partner that knows the market inside and out and can be on your side, not only right now with the initial purchase, but the possibility of increased equity over time and even potential cash flow that you could have if you leverage this move the right way. So if you're moving here to Warner Robins Airforce Base, it's gonna be a journey, it's gonna be an adventure, but it also might be a little bit stressful. So please send me a text or give me a call at 478-333-8318. I'd love to be able to help serve you and your family when it comes to your real estate needs, buying, selling, or investing in residential real estate. I'm a market expert and I want to be able to push that information and knowledge onto you so you can be comfortable and confident with all your real estate needs. Also, the comments below, make sure you type something in there. I love to be able to hear from you and make sure that this value of the video, I guess the video provided you some kind of value. And I want to keep it short. I didn't want to make this a 30-minute long video. I could go in depth about all the restaurants, all the local amenities, all the shopping, all that stuff, but I'm going to save that for a future video series on how to PCS and how to buy a house when you're moving in the military. Probably be like 30 videos, 1 to 2 minutes long, just going over the minute details of all the stuff that happens in between. This is a brand overview. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll catch you on the next video.